Right now, Brian, thank you.
This morning, author E. Jean Carroll said her win in court against President Trump was about securing a victory for all women. The jury in her civil suit against Trump found him liable for sexually abusing and defaming Carroll. The jury awarded her roughly $5 million in damages. Carroll spoke with today's Savannah Guthrie about her historic victory.
Ms. Carroll, first, just your reaction to hearing this verdict and being in the courtroom.
I'm overwhelmed with joy and happiness and delight for the women in this country.
The day after the major legal defeat, former President Donald Trump is expected to take questions in a CNN town hall tonight. Karen Kafa has a preview of what's expected to happen.
Writer E. Jean Carroll leaving Manhattan federal court with her attorney on Tuesday after a jury found that former President Donald Trump sexually abused her in a department store dressing room in 1996. The jury awarded Carroll nearly $5 million in the civil battery and defamation case. Trump called the verdict a continuation of the greatest witch hunt of all time in a post on Truth Social. His attorney promised an appeal.
He's firm in his belief, as many people are, that he cannot get a fair trial in New York City.
The verdict, not Trump's only legal problem. A special counsel appointed by U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland is investigating Trump's alleged involvement in the January 6, 2021 Capitol insurrection and his handling of classified documents. And last month in Manhattan, Trump pleaded not guilty to 34 felony criminal charges of falsifying business records for his alleged role in a hush money scheme around payments to an adult film star. While an investigation into Trump's efforts to overturn the 2020 election in Georgia could yield charges this summer. Tonight, Trump is slated to take questions from New Hampshire voters in a town hall hosted by CNN, who he repeatedly derided as fake news during his presidency. With a handful of challengers announcing or considering bids, he remains the Republican frontrunner in most polls. In Manchester, New Hampshire, I'm Karen Kafa.
We will have full coverage of what the former president says tonight on our news at 10 on Fox 50 and also on WRAL News at 11.
And happening right now in the WRAL Live Center, an update to a story that we've been following since Monday. Two people are now formally charged with killing a man at his home in Garner on Monday afternoon. Police responded to a home on Kentucky Drive. That's where they found Antoine Darrell Chisholm dead on a lawn outside of a home. Patty Bell, who also lived at the home, and Howard Lee Covington Jr. were arrested and charged with murder. Police say this investigation is ongoing. Chelsea Donovan will have more on the story coming up at 12:30.
Meantime, next at noon, artificial intelligence is giving scammers a new path to your pockets, their top targets, and how to avoid getting taken.
Also, May is National Bike Safety Month. What to know before you ride so your kids can pedal off safely.
Plus, a COVID-era southern border policy is about to end. What that means for thousands of people trying to enter America. Kat?
There will be 2 weather changes once we get to the weekend. I'll have your Mother's Day weekend planner coming up.
Only WRAL Weather checks all the boxes.
Like exclusive forecasting tools?
Our dual pole radar lets us know if it's rain, sleet, hail, or snow.
From up to 100 miles away. Check.
More ways to see what's happening live?
With the largest camera network, that's a lot of checks.
Even inside the storm?
Check.
Certified accurate forecasts?
That's how we keep your family safe. Check.
And the most experienced team? Check.